That was already in دولار
How do you cope with it? AC, AC, AC. Yeah.
يمكن اروح اقراها من
How are you?
Good, and you, how are you doing?
How are you? Rebecca. Yeah. Yes. Min zaman.
How's your husband, kids?
Stay busy. How's your family?
The great assistant.
Yeah. Or like our one is so quiet, like not for us. We stay very busy. We take Comic-Con in Abu Dhabi. You know what Comic-Con is? It's like all the nerds unite. They have it in California, Boston, but they just like dress up, like they make their own costumes. So like Loki, or like you got like Star Wars people, and then just you got some boys.
More of these,
Like superheroes, but also like board gamers, like the Warhammer, Dungeons and Dragons people.
I used to be in that world.
Really? I can see that. You would have loved this. You know when you go into like a store like EK? It was like the whole convention center of Abu Dhabi filled with that stuff. I was like, get me out of here.
I wasn't. When I was really young, I was okay.
Comics.
But they were very expensive and difficult to come by.
Oh, here.
Yeah.
Wow.
What I was really into was because of some British movies there. We used to play Dungeons and Dragons.
Oh,
Yeah, that's my family. That's our life now. It's like,
We actually have sets of 400. And on the weekends we changed like
wow. Do you still have? Do you know there's a new Omani place called The Hearth? Imad Al Harfi. And they're really into Warhammer 70. They're painting them all. You could sell this for a lot of
you
money.
can extend it.
They're like gold. Yeah.
And she's into it. She's young.
You should check out The Hearth. They're really, like, there's people they play on the weekends.
Then your road
Matt and June are doing it.
One of my colleagues is a pilot. And he said he could never do it. I don't think he's
It's supposed to be the same thing, right? I avoid at all costs. Like, I help with the painting, and then I'm like, I'm not going to battle the, what do they call Tyranids versus the... Oh, that's so interesting. Well, there was actually not a lot of Warhammer. Morning. Morning. Nice to meet you. Hi. You're here at HK I've heard so much about you. You guys are doing a great job. Really, I've seen some of the things that have been put out, events or research. Yeah, maybe we should. I think so. So, how long have you been here?
6 years. I'm not in this role the whole time.
Oh, okay. This is neat. So we're not part of our embassy, but we're closely connected.
Yes, very similar.
Oh, we should definitely be.
We're just missing the Japanese and the Chinese, and then we have the full group.
Where's the British? They have a Rebecca. It's very confusing for everyone. Her name's also Rebecca. Whatever.
But she's part of the embassy,
Yeah. I'm sorry.
along with what is it, Michael Ely.
But so the Japanese and what was the other one you said?
Chinese.
They have their own separate thing?
The Japanese and Koreans do. Not their separate things, we the embassy.
Kotra.
So the Koreans are separate, Kotra is separate. The Japanese is part of the embassy. The Chinese, no. Actually, the Chinese do not have a proactive agency. It's us usually more problem than
Nice to meet you. We do a lot of other non-just U.S. Oman business things. Because all of our funding comes from membership fees. That's how we get no government funding at all. So we have to like host networking nights for everyone to like eat tacos and the ambassadors, so they're all happy and they pay their fees. And then I can do other cool things stuff.
We have the general HNK, which is my colleague Sultan, and they're similar. They have government funding, but also membership fees. My position is purely government funded, but also from a different ministry and from the foreign office.
Oh, it's very nice. So I think that this event is back.
They do a huge national report of July event.
That's the embassy. We do Thanksgiving. You know, we took a break because of Rafa when you were Japan.
Like integrated
Took a break because of Thanksgiving.
Or was it like
Still right to everybody eats Thanksgiving turkey together. It's still going on, right? So we made that. All the other American chambers in the region had Thanksgiving. We're like, wait.
Oman is the only country that's sensitive.
There you go. So.
It's like part of the EU. It's like the external services of the EU. You see, like
ああ、そうですね。はい。はい。そうですね。やっぱり中東の中でもなんか中立的な立場じゃないですけど、バランサー、はい。ああ、そうですね。はい。そうですね。はい。ああ、それ言ってると、はい。あ、そうです。はい。ぜひ。はい。はい。あ、いいですね。はい。あ、すみません。
Morning. How are you? This is new, and they have a national tent outside. Yeah, yeah. Yeah, why not? Rebecca.
ありがとう。谢谢。
What you? I like your cars. Mitsubishi Power Arrow. Power Arrow. Different company. Cool. So you're already invested in Oman, or you're. Well, we have been here 30 years. So that's my job, is to know everybody and then do networking events to connect them with everybody else. I mean, I'd be happy if we could chat more sometime. We don't have all the American companies with us because it's hard to do business in American, and there aren't many Americans. And so I would say now we have almost every country you can think of in our membership. Just having events in the evening, they have a drink, they bring their business cards, they meet other GMs, you know. It's good for them to meet, and we have information events, and when there's a new labor law, there's a new tax, and then people have questions and do that. It's not a problem. Nice to meet you. Are you liking Oman so far? Good. What's the problem? Kids are used to it now. They were born here, so they're all like, this is normal. Not for me, I'm from New York, where it's cold. Oh, really? So where do they go to school? They're here and studying. Okay. Wow. Nice to meet you.
Just talking about
بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم. الحضور الكرام، مدراء العموم من الشركات، ممثلي السفارات ووسائل الإعلام، وشركاؤنا الأعزاء، السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. يسرني ويشرفني أن أرحب بكم جميعا في هذا المؤتمر الصحفي لإطلاق النسخة الرابعة من قمة عمان للهيدروجين الأخضر. هذا الحدث الذي يجمع نخبة من الخبراء وصناع القرار من مختلف القطاعات ومن كافة أنحاء العالم، وللتعاون من أجل مستقبل أكثر ابتكارا وتقدما. إن وجودكم اليوم يعكس الاهتمام العالمي المتزايد بالطاقة النظيفة والدور المحوري للهيدروجين الأخضر في تحقيق التوازن بين التنمية الاقتصادية والحفاظ على البيئة. وبما أننا نعلق آمالا كبيرة على ما ستثمر عنه هذه القمة من رؤى وشراكات استراتيجية تسهم في تنمية البلد، تأتي هذه النسخة برعاية كريمة من وزارة الطاقة والمعادن وبشراكة استراتيجية مع شركة هايدروم، وهو ما يعكس حجم الدعم الوطني والدولي لهذا التوجه الواعد. أجدد الترحيب بكم وأتمنى لكم مشاركة مثمرة مليئة بالتبادل المعرفي والتعاون البناء. يطيب لي أن أدعو الفاضل عبد الله الحارثي رئيس مجلس إدارة شركة بيربا للمنصة لبدء أجندة هذا المؤتمر.
السلام عليكم. شكرا محمد. I'm going to switch to English for the rest of it. The beginning is just welcoming you and everybody that they're happy here, inshallah. Good morning, ladies and gentlemen, esteemed guests, media representative, and valued guests. It is a great pleasure to welcome you to an official announcement of 4th edition of the Green Hydrogen Summit Oman. It is known by GHSO. It's a flagship event, continues to position Oman at the heart of the global green hydrogen space. I think I just saw Dr. Khalid somewhere here said this is we created together, and Oman it is there on the globes, globally. The summit is proudly organized by Birba Energy and under the esteemed patronage of the Ministry of Energy and Minerals, and with the continuous strategic partner, Hydrom. And we thank you, Hydrom, for always being with us. We are also honored by a trust and guidance of His Excellency Salman bin Nasser Al-Aufi and His Excellency Mohsen Al-Hadrami for their trust on us and supporting and encouraging since we started day one. And just bring the attention that even the logo we have, when we started the whole thing, His Excellency Salman Al-Aufi, he had some input on it. Taking place from 1st to 3rd December 2025 at the Oman Convention Center. And this year, summit will be more ambitious, diverse, and globally connected than ever before. Yes, it is going to be. Our strategic partner with Hydrom reflects a shared commitment to accelerate Oman hydrogen vision. We are also proud to welcome very new sponsors, global partners, a clear sign of growing international confidence in Oman as clean energy leaders, especially in the green energy. Additionally, Birba, as a premier low carbon event and conferences organizer in the region, has signed a memorandum of understanding. It's a strategic memorandum of understanding with the GL event under the verticals called Green Tech. Am I right? Yes. So basically, we're going to be expanding globally. We're going to reach globally, and we're going to have a support technically, marketing as well from their side. With these guys, GL event, they have so-called High Evolution, which is taking place in Paris, France, and that is a big event. If you need more information, our friend here, Jonelle, is available to give some more details. But of course, after attending GHSO first, then you can go to Paris. We jointly will explore, organize a large event in the region, focus on low carbon, hydrogen, decarbonization, and initiative. This partnership and our regional CCUS in KSA experience will further strengthen and add value to the GHSO summit. We would like, as Birba, we would like to extend a sincere gratitude to the Ministry of Energy and Mineral, Dr. Firas, you personally, and Hydrom, Abu Omar, Abdulaziz Shadani, and OQ for the support, Shell Development Oman, and Schlumberger, so today is available, and Oil and G, Siemens Energy, Siemens, and all other partners, I cannot name them, about 50 plus. And also, I would like to thank Dr. Khalil again here. Dr. Khalil, where are you? Oh, sorry. And Dr. Abdullah Arabi, Dr. Hussein Salmi is not here. I can say they are actually the originator of the whole thing. And our stakeholders for their support. Special thanks to Birba team for their hard work, patience, dedication in organizing our events, the last one and this one, and that is coming out. As we move forward, GHSO remain a platform for collaboration, innovation, and actions, which is being actions, since we started being actions. We invite you to join us in shaping the future powered by green energy, inshallah. Thank you once again for your patience, for your persistence and support. We look forward to welcoming you again in GHSO fall, inshallah, in December 1st to 3rd. With your support, we will make it. It's a journey we will be achieved, all of us achieve. Thank you very much. I would like to welcome Firas, Dr. Firas Al-Dawani, as well as Abu Omar, Abdulaziz Shadani, to come to here to start the whole process, a press conference.
Thank you, Abdullah, and a warm welcome to all of you partners and colleagues. It's really an honor to be with you here today, this morning. Many of us, when we wake up in the morning, we wonder what news will face us. It's the time, it's the time of the season that we have. The adage that holds true is that the only constant is change. And to me personally, that meant one thing when we grew up, and today it means another thing. Nonetheless, in our times of rapid and turbulent changes and externalities that we face, there are some steadfast pillars that remain. These include the global aspirations of social-economic growth and welfare. They also have the global commitment towards net zero and decarbonization. Oman is no different when we look at these global scenes and aspirations, and these are enshrined in our Oman Vision 2040. And these are also extended by the policies created by the different government agencies. If you look at our Ministry of Energy's policies, they stem and they're built on foundational objectives. And these include ensuring energy security, decarbonizing orderly, developing energy transition capabilities, growing a low-carbon economy, and enhancing competitiveness in the energy sector. Green hydrogen, which is underpinned by globally competitive renewable energy resources, world-class human resources and infrastructure in Oman, geographic location, political stability, and being a beacon of peacemaking. All of these propel us as a government to pursue and play a leading role in the development of green hydrogen. As you know, we acted upon the establishment of Renewable Energy and Hydrogen Director General in 2022, along with Hydrom, which was created in 2023 at the same time. We have the Royal Decree that came out in 2023 and enshrined 65,000 square kilometers for renewable energy and hydrogen. All of these are important aspects showing Oman's commitment towards decarbonization, energy transition, and green hydrogen. One of the elements that we, of course, also supported, as Abdullah alluded to, was the Green Hydrogen Summit. And this is an item that is part of the instruments that we use to connect with the world and to ensure that we have a cohesive interaction and solution. The hydrogen space, like many levers linked with energy transition and economic diversification, is evolving continuously. from inflated expectations to the trough of disillusionment, and now hopefully into the plateau of productivity. And perhaps even more so this is true with green hydrogen than it is with some of the other levers that we see. That only makes these kind of events more important. The shifting priorities between energy transition, energy security, and recently even national security play a significant role in the allocation of resources and the focus allocated by different governments. There are also the market and techno-economic reality that play a significant role in the development of the levers, which include hydrogen. And yet, amidst all of these shifting sands, there remain steadfast realities and cornerstones that all nations hold on to. Hydrogen is an integral part of the industries that have no alternative to hydrogen. So there are different sectors that simply cannot live without hydrogen. There are also new use cases for hydrogen, which keep on evolving and shifting. There are countries that will have a surplus potential of hydrogen, and there will be countries that will always have a deficit for hydrogen. And therefore, international collaboration is extremely important. Whether it is at G2G level, G2B level, or B2B level, and importantly, having the social acceptance from the social fabrics around us. To us in the Ministry, the Green Hydrogen Summit Oman plays a critical role in facilitating this international collaboration, whether it's on the policy alignment, the socio-economic impacts of supply chain evolutions necessitated by the changes in acceptable energy mixes globally, business models and commercial transactions. Academic insight and guidance are extremely crucial. All these are objectives we expect from Green Hydrogen Oman Summit, as well as it being the platform for Ministry and Hydrom and our partners to provide updates to the market, to receive reciprocally the updates from the market to us, to update our own approaches to the market. And as the brand of this particular theme is, we're looking at bridging gaps and driving action. So this is really the theme of hydrogen as we move forward. I thank Birba for giving us the opportunity to speak. I look forward to Hydrom, the national orchestrator, to share their views with you as well, and then later on to take questions from you. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. It's always difficult to come and speak after the two for us. Let me give it a try. So, members of the press, our partners, ladies and gentlemen, good morning. Before I begin, I wanted to echo what Abdullah said and thank you for joining us again. It's indeed a pleasure to be here with you for the official announcement of Green Hydrogen Summit Oman 2025, 4th edition. Over the past few years, this platform has grown into one of the most prominent gatherings for green hydrogen stakeholders, not only in Oman, but across the region. It has brought together policymakers, developers, researchers, investors in meaningful dialogue about the future of sustainable energy. But this year marks a new chapter, navigating hydrogen, bridging gaps, driving action. And for us in Hydrom, for the first time, Hydrom is proud to step in, not just as a sponsor, but as a long-term strategic partner to the summit. The partnership reflects far more than brand alignment or event support. It represents our commitment, being the national orchestrator of the green hydrogen sector, to creating a sustained platform for knowledge sharing, international dialogue, and cross-sectoral collaboration, and advances the global hydrogen economy. As the national orchestrator of Oman's green hydrogen sector, Hydrom has a responsibility that extends beyond land allocation and structuring projects. We see it as our role to convene, to connect, and to catalyze the partnerships and conversations that will shape the sector for decades to come. In this spirit, that we have chosen to position the Green Hydrogen Summit Oman as one of Hydrom's flagship initiatives, an anchor platform that supports our broader mandate to serve the sector, both within Oman and globally. We believe that bringing together the right minds and facilitating the right exchanges is just as critical to the growth of this industry as infrastructure and investments. Our vision is for this summit to become the region's principal platform for open dialogue, shared learnings, and actionable collaborations. Hydrom will work closely with Birba and partners to expand the reach and impact of the summit, ensuring it continues to attract leading voices, global best practices, and innovative thinking from across the hydrogen value chain. In the year ahead, we hope this platform becomes synonymous with Oman's leadership in green hydrogen, a place where ideas are born, partnerships are launched, and the future of hydrogen economy is debated and shaped. Thank you once again for being here today. We look forward to welcoming you in December for what promises to be a milestone event in the global hydrogen calendar. Thank you.
I would like to thank all the people that speak today, Dr. Firas Al-Abdouani and Engineer Abdulaziz Al-Shidani, also Mr. Abdullah Al-Harthi. We will receive now any questions. Please, I would like to inform you there is two of my colleagues in the back here. Please, if you have any questions, raise your hand. And I recommend the questions related to the green hydrogen event. Thank you.
Let me start with saying, first of all, let's focus on the event itself. So it's not intended to be a Hydrom update. This is one thing, and we welcome questions in both Arabic and English. So feel free to ask the language you prefer.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. ريم الحامدي من جريدة الرؤية. سؤالي الأول: كيف سيتم قياس الأثر الاقتصادي والاجتماعي لقمة الهيدروجين الأخضر 2025 على المستوى المحلي بعد انتهاء فعالياتها؟ سؤالي الثاني: ما هي أبرز التحديات التي تواجه تنفيذ خارطة طريق الهيدروجين الأخضر في سلطنة عمان، وكيف تخطط الجهات المعنية للتغلب عليها؟ سؤالي الأخير: هل هناك خطط مستقبلية لتوسيع مشاريع الهيدروجين الأخضر لتشمل مناطق أخرى في السلطنة غير الدقم وظفار؟ وما هي المعايير المعتمدة لاختيار تلك المناطق؟ شكرا جزيلا.
شكرا أختي الحارثية. نبدأ بالأسئلة وأترك مجال أيضا للمهندس عبد العزيز والأستاذ عبد الله يجاوب. بالنسبة للأثر الاقتصادي، هو شيء بيكون أثره واضح إن شاء الله في نقول الميديوم رينج، المدى الوسطية وليس في المستقبل القريب، لكن بعض الآثار توضح بشكل مباشر هي الاتفاقية التي تخرج منها، إن كانت في السبلاي تشين في سلسلة التوريدات، بعض الصفقات اللي تصير والاتفاقيات. بالنسبة لنا احنا كوزارة من الأشياء الأساسية اللي تمنع واللي نقيس عن طريقها الأثر هو الأثر من ناحية السياسات. فتغيير السياسات وتحديثها وأيضا مراجعتها هي من الأشياء الأساسية نحن نهدف للخروج بها من هذا المؤتمر بإذن الله. بالنسبة للتحديات الموجودة بخارطة طريق الهيدروجين، هذا شيء مشترك ما بيننا وما بين هيدروم منسق الملف، فبترك مجال للمهندس عبد العزيز إنه أيضا يتطرق لهذا السؤال. أما بالنسبة لتوسيع رقعة الهيدروجين فهذه مبنية على عدة محاور، وكانت أيضا من الاستراتيجية اللي اشتغلت فيها الوزارة مع هيدروم وأصحاب العلاقات. هي تتمحور حول عدة أشياء. تتمحور حول نوعية الهيدروجين اللي نتكلم عنه، لأن احنا حاليا صحيح مركزين على الهيدروجين الأخضر في هذا المؤتمر، لكن في لونين آخرين من الهيدروجين أو نوعين آخرين اللي تنظر إليهم الوزارة، هما الهيدروجين الجيولوجي أو الأبيض، بالإضافة للهيدروجين الأزرق. بالنسبة للهيدروجين الأخضر الأمور واضحة، هي مرتبطة ارتباط حثيث بوجود موارد الطاقة المتجددة، ويحتاج أن يكون فيها تواجد كل من طاقة الرياح والطاقة الشمسية. وهذه يتم قياسها بطريقة تقنية معروفة غنية للمناطق. أن 3 مناطق اللي موجودة فيها هذه الموارد بشكل اقتصادي هي موجودة في الوسطى وموجودة في ظفار، وتحديدا في مناطق الدقم والجازر وأيضا تمريد صلالة. وبعدين عندنا في الشرقية قريبة من وين السور والمناطق المختلفة هناك. يدخل العامل الآخر اللي هو وجود البنية التحتية الأساسية لاستقبال هذه المشاريع، وأيضا قبول الشبكة إن كانت منطقة صغيرة. طبعا في نقطة قبل هذه هي المساحة الجغرافية. فالمساحات الموجودة في الوسطى وفي ظفار واسعة جدا بعشرات الآلاف من الكيلومترات، اللي تسمح لاحتضان مشاريع كبيرة في حين اللي موجود في الشرقية لا يتعدى 2500 3000 كيلومتر مربع، وأيضا في مناطق شبه مأهولة أو متاخمة لمناطق مأهولة، وأيضا التضاريس اللي موجودة في الجغرافية الصعبة. فلما واحد ياخذ كل هذه العوامل في الاعتبار، وبالنسبة للهيدروجين الأخضر في وضوح أن المناطق الأساسية الثلاثة هي التقم والجازر وثمريت، وتتمحور حول المناطق الاقتصادية اللي موجودة في التقم وأيضا في صلالة. الجازر تفتقد إلى هذا الشيء، ولهذا السبب أجلت الجازر من ناحية التطوير لحد ما إما يكون لها بنية أساسية أو إنه البنية الأساسية من خطوط أنابيب تمتد ليها وتغطيها. يبقى موضوع الهيدروجين الأزرق، هذا شيء يعتمد على وجود الغاز لأنه مرتبط بارتباط حثيث بها، ونفس الشيء وين هي المكان اللي يمكن يتم فيها تخزين ثاني أكسيد الكربون اللي هو عامل من عوامل نجاح المشروع. هذا أيضا حاليا الوضوح إذا صار المشروع وفي مشروع أو كمية الغاز اللي قد تكون متاحة للهيدروجين الأزرق فقط تكفي لمشروع واحد، وهذا قد يكون مثلا في الوسطى. لما قامت شركة تنمية نفط عمان بدراسة المكان اللي يمكن اختزان فيها ثاني أكسيد الكربون، اتضح أن المكان الاقتصادي الأقرب للمنطقة الصناعية هو فقط موجود قريب من التقم كمنطقة أساسية. والحكومة قائمة بدراسة وحتطلع النتائج على نهاية الشهر هذا أو نهاية الشهر القادم بإذن الله. الهيدروجين الأوضة الجيولوجي وانتهي بهذا الموضوع موجود في الشمال على سلسلة جبال الحجر من الشرقية إلى شمال الباطنة، لكن هذا النوع من الهيدروجين لا يزال في بداياته وغير معلوم الجدوى الاقتصادية ولا الكميات الموجودة. يعني الآفاق فيها أنها تكون أرخص من أي من ألوان الهيدروجين الأخرى، فإنها قد تصل إلى $1 للكيلوغرام مثل ما هو موجود في مالي مثلا، لكن تختلف الجيولوجيا هناك من اللي موجود عندنا في السلطنة، وقد ترتفع إلى $12 على الكيلوغرام اللي هو أغلى من أي شيء آخر، ونفس الشيء الكميات غير معلومة. لكن الوزارة قائمة بدراسة هذا الموضوع مع أصحاب العلاقة، فهذه هي المواد الثلاثة الهيدروجين. حين توسعتها تعتمد على الطلب اللي موجود من السوق العالمية والسوق المحلية.
طيب الأخ كريم، أنا بكون يمكن أضيف إضافات بسيطة على كلام الدكتور فراس. أولا يعني المؤتمر أو قمة عمان الهيدروجين هي أحد الأدوات الناعمة اللي ترتكز عليها استراتيجية عمان الهيدروجين. دائما هناك أدوات يعني استثمارات وانفراستراكشر وبنية تحتية، لكن في أدوات ناعمة منها التواصل ومنها هذا المنصة. من تجربتنا في السنة ال3 سنة السابقة، البداية كانت بعدد محدود، وصلنا فوق 2000 في النسختين الأخيرات. تم شهادة القمة الأولى الثانية والثالثة تحديدا توقيع العديد من الاتفاقيات، وهذا من أحد الأدوات لإلقاء الزخم على جهود سلطنة عمان في دفع قطاع الهيدروجين الأخضر أن تبقى هذه المنصة قائمة وفاعلة في نفس توقيتها وبنفس القوة. من حيث فهذا هو الأثر الاقتصادي مباشرة وغير مباشرة هو نتيجة استخدام الأدوات الناعمة. من حيث التحديات يمكن المنصة هذه ما تكفينا اليوم نتكلم عن تحديات معروفة، وبالتالي أنا يمكن بتجاوز هذا السؤال. من حيث خطة التوسع، احنا في هايدروم يمكن أعلنا في ديسمبر كان عندنا يوم المستثمر، أعلنا عن رغبة أو توجه الحكومة في إطلاق جولة مزايدة قادمة، وإن شاء الله تعالى تفاصيلها بتظهر في الفترة القادمة. يمكن نسترسل فيها. الدكتور فراس استرسل في مسألة توسع المناطق والجواب كان كافي.
I don't know whether we need to translate this to English or that's fine.
I think maybe I'll just provide a quick translation. So Oman Green Hydrogen Summit is one of our soft powers pillars of Oman Green Hydrogen Strategy. And it was instrumental to build the momentum of what we do here in Oman, and it's very essential for us to continue at the same momentum. When it comes to the challenges, I think this platform will not be sufficient to discuss all the challenges, so I'm not answering that question. In terms of the plans for future expansion, we announced back into 11th of December during our Hydrom Investors Day that we are planning to announce round 3, and details will come in the upcoming period.
The first question, which Engineer Aziz mentioned, the answer to was what is the socioeconomic impact of this summit, and that was the answer. And then to the last question about the expansion of hydrogen, because the question was open, Engineer Abdulaziz focused on the green part. I focus on the expansion that we're looking at potentially in blue hydrogen and white hydrogen. And with that, you have a translation to the answers provided. Conrad, you had a question.
Yes. Sorry. My question, of course, is Dr. Firas, can please shed light on what people think is the disconnect between the fact that on one hand, there's a lot of optimism in Oman's green hydrogen industry as attested by the recent signing of the green hydrogen, the liquid hydrogen corridor. And on the other, you have a little bit of gloom in the global hydrogen space, with some countries, rolling back their plans, especially the US, putting renewables and green hydrogen in the back seat and moving ahead with the fossil fuels. So if you can please, shed light on whether this disconnect is. And on the second point is, I think one question will suffice for now.
Sure. So I'll also connect my answer to the Green Hydrogen Summit Oman. So I started my talk when I spoke about the geopolitics, and generally every day I wake up, it's like a Russian roulette. You don't know what you will face in the news. And it's not specifically to green hydrogen, it's just globally. There's so many changes. For me, it's unprecedented. I had not come across something like this. So you're absolutely right. There are challenges out there. There are different shifts that are happening. And this is all based on the natural competition between drivers. So energy transition was seen at some point as an economic benefit, and all levers were seen as a positive outcome towards energy transition. And Oman, we still believe that some of these levers are extremely beneficial to us socioeconomically, and these we will continue to pursue. And then you have other levers that require support to start up. And if I give the German example of how they helped the PV market kick off, and this is a clear example of how an industry needed support to pick up, and then other nations came in, and then China had a greater role in driving it forward. So we have learning curves, and there could be arguments in academia and economists on whether learning curves of material science makes sense, and then thermodynamics is different. All of these are very healthy debates and for realism to come in. And we acknowledge that there's a cycle of peaking in the hype and then the trough of disillusionment, and then ultimately we will reach the plateau of productivity. And this is the whole theme of the session we're having, the summit, is bridging these gaps. So to answer you, I think there are challenges out there. What is absolutely clear is that the world in 2020 used 100 million tons of hydrogen, and this growth will continue. So the fact of the matter, if we as a globe are insisting on decarbonization and net zero, then finding alternatives to green hydrogen, to grey hydrogen, is absolutely required. There's no escaping it. There are industries that for decades relied on hydrogen and cannot find other levers. And I would always suggest to the media to check the hydrogen ladder. There are very clear descriptions of which industries simply cannot live with hydrogen and which ones are the ones that are new use cases for hydrogen, and that's where the competition is. They have to compete with other technologies. And that's where the market realism comes in. And I think what Green Hydrogen Summit does is that it helps bring the academia, the business partners, the policymakers, all of the different elements of the society in an orchestrated and directed way to come up with answers to these challenges and converting them into opportunities that we drive forward.
Maybe just a quick addition to what Dr. Firas said. Is I think in our engagements with the market, everybody is saying that the direction has not changed. It's a matter of the path. Might be slower, might take time, might take more effort. And as Dr. Firas mentioned, stated clearly, there are examples where technological breakthroughs advances the navigation. A shared vision like what we did in the liquid hydrogen, bringing all key players together, trying to approach collectively one of the challenges is a good tactic as well to address it. We are optimistic, but as well we are aware of the market dynamics. However, our vision hasn't changed, and this is what we are hearing from the people who are meeting with everywhere. hydrogen is coming in just a matter of time and navigating through the transition itself. So what I'm saying, خليني أترجم لها تحت ترجم الإنجليزي إلى الإنجليزي مرة ثانية. فبالعربي السؤال كان اللي ما تابع السؤال هو في ظل يعني في تفاؤل كثير في عمان في مسألة التحول أو الانتقال للهيدروجين، بينما في دول بدأت تراجع سياساتها وتوجهاتها في هذا الجانب. فالسؤال كان يعني إذا في توضيح هذا الموضوع. دكتور فراس تطرق إلى عدة نقاط، أنه هذه جزء من المتغيرات اللي تحصل يوم بعد يوم، وأن إحنا نرسم على شيء نعرفه، لكن أيضا نكون جاهزين نتعامل مع أي متغيرات تحصل. يمكن وتيرة التغيرات اللي صارت في الفترة الأخيرة أكثر من أي وقت سابق، بينما عندنا أمثلة في قطاعات أخرى. يمكن قطاع الألواح الشمسية كان أيضا أحد النماذج. لو نرجع إلى 2010 2009 كانت غير تنافسية. بدأت دول مثل ألمانيا في دعم هذه التقنية. اليوم دول مثل الصين هي رائدة في هذا الموضوع وصار خيار مفضل اقتصاديا. بالنسبة لنا احنا في عمان أيضا يمكن إضافة اللي أضفتها أنه لقاءاتنا مع الأسواق ومع المسؤولين، الجميع يؤكد أنه في المدى الأطول الهيدروجين لا زال التوجه ما تغير. ربما هي مسألة المسار اللي كنا شوية متفائلين زيادة أنه ممكن يكون أسرع، ربما الآن بياخذ وقت، وهذا يتوافق تماما مع الثيم المقترح للمؤتمر Navigating Hydrogen, Bridging Gaps and Driving Actions. خطوة مع خطوة توصلنا إلى الطريق، ربما ما بنفس السلاسة اللي توقعناها، لكن يعني ما بيكون أيضا ما حد يتوقع أنه بيكون ملاحة آمنة وسلسة من البداية.
Anybody in the participant here or a guest here from, if you have a question, the gentlemen here are ready to answer your question if you have. As long as it's English and Arabic, yes, of course. So it's not only the media, you can ask a question. Go ahead, it's awesome.
السلام عليكم ومبروك عبد الله. I don't know if I can do it in Arabic, but I try. هل هي Okay. What are the differences to the, if any, to previous Green Hydrogen Summits, and will there be still a Hydrom Investors Day?
Let me answer that. The second part, yes, there will be Hydrom Investors Day integrated with the Green Hydrogen Summit Oman. Hydrom Investors Day, it has its own objective of continue the effort we've started in terms of matchmaking between different players in the value chain, but we'll integrate it exactly with the Green Hydrogen Summit Oman, whether one day before or during the event. These details have not been discussed, but it will come, inshallah.
And as for what are the changes or what are the similarities or the pillars that we continue, there were some elements through the three previous editions that really were successful, and this we will continue on them. So for example, we always have these side events for international cooperation, whether it was with the Korean delegation, the Japanese delegation, the German delegation, or the EU itself. And these are elements we want to continue because these are the stalwarts of pushing forward the hydrogen fight. So whoever is in line with us in our ambitions to see decarbonization take place through the lever of green hydrogen, we will have dedicated sessions for them. The element of bringing think tanks and gurus and really subject matter experts to shed lights across the spectrum. Whether it is positive or negative is all in the eye of the beholder, but having that spectrum of views is extremely important because we're not here really to pump things beyond expectations, but to build realism into them. Again, the theme of bridging gaps and driving action, thank you, is really a cornerstone of it. Now, perhaps one of the differences that could be, and it's not that the fundamentals themselves or the cornerstones have changed, it's just the market realities have changed. So what you might see as a reflection in this session is more what people today call realism. And to be honest, 2 years ago, it was also realism in that time itself. So from a perspective of realism, that will reflect the market situation as is today. And that we will drive forward. But ultimately, the core objectives remain the same. We're committed to seeing decarbonization happen. We still believe that green hydrogen has a role to play. As Engineer Abdulaziz mentioned, it could take a longer route, a more tortuous route, but ultimately it is an element that will happen. And this summit is an avenue that we see as an international avenue for all of us to cooperate and collaborate. Oman is privileged by having enormously rich resources, which makes it attractive to be a hub for different nations to come and spend their time with us here. And we want to leverage on that. We're very proud to see in the latest news that Oman is playing a role on the political side. We want to also see it happen on this energy transition side. We had it and we will continue playing it over here as well.
We're going to say we forgot to touch. Yeah. You have to ask a question. There's a few other. I guess, are we done? Any further question? Yeah? All right. Basically, from Birba here, I would like to thank you, everybody. We want you to be part of this journey. This is a national journey, and I look forward to your contribution and support and engagement in all levels. Yeah, that's
I mean, this is the right time when we're starting shaping things up. So there are multiple committees that Birba will be setting up. It's something we always do. You're all partners, so please feel free to reach out to Birba, whether it's the technical committee or others. If you have an eagerness to participate or have certain names you want to recommend, either talkers or participants committees, please reach out. This event is for all of us, and we want to see you as part of it.
Thank you very much to all of you, and we can have a quick, break. And our media there will, if you wish to give a kind of testimony or whatever it is, we're available there. I will be thank you very much to promote this event, and we need your partner. You are with us for this journey, as for Birba as well as for Oman itself. Thank you very much. Thank you very much.
So the IRA, we think that it was saying functionality because a lot of the manufacturers of this are red states, and so Texas. I think when you can bring it back very specific technologies that are on the value chain. And then the second thing is more on downstream. So what activities can come I'll send you an invitation. It's free to kind of join in the virtual session just to kind of hear our presentation. And then let's see what we can do so in May that I can do a session with your members explaining that. Going to that maybe like in Boston, so there's like these like retail labs. Like, yeah, but they're quite so what very early stage, and that will be more an ongoing perspective to see what needs to be commercialized and if they're looking to do pilot in Oman because that's one of their requirements. From our perspective, because obviously we're talking about a very large scale, like clarity on the technology. So there's two elements, technology.